Welcome to my video of the cheese paste for under £3. Now, short crust pastry sheets I managed to get on a yellow sticker deal. They only cost me 52p. The cheese, £2.44 from Tesco's, and the red food colouring, I think it's about £1, but you only use a little bit at a time, so that will last you a while. So they're the only three products I put in my cheese paste, and you'll see at the end, with any luck, it works. I don't put any flavourings into it. I think the cheesy smell is good enough, and it seems to have worked for me in the past. So for under £3 you can get all these bits. Obviously you need to find that in a sale, but it's not impossible to do. So to start with, get the puff pastry. I use this type because where it's already rolled, it's already flat, it makes it a lot easier to do. So open it up, out of the packet. Then I get my bucket and then I place it at the bottom of the bucket. Now the mix I do for the cheese and the puff pastry is a straightforward 50-50 mix. So this puff pastry is 320 grams. It's 500 grams of cheese here, so I'm going to weigh out the cheese. Alright, so add the cheese to the bowl. Might need a bigger bowl. Yeah, definitely going to need a bigger bowl. That's 235. We'll put that into the bucket on top of the cheese paste, on top of the puff pastry. So another 95. Take a bit of that. 95, perfect. Right. So now all you've got is puff pastry on top of the cheese. Cheese on top of the puff pastry. Simple as that. Now I just need to add 1 tablespoon of your chosen colour of food colouring. I prefer to use red. There's all the ingredients there. Now all's left to do is mix it up. So once you've got it all in there, the easiest way to do it is to start mixing with both hands. Just lots of pressure on it. And squeezing all of the cheese into the puff pastry. Coming along nicely. So all that mashing about has given me this big old ball of cheese paste. Smells cheesy, I think it's perfect. I don't think you need to add any flavour into it. The red just to catch a bit of colour. So then what I'll do is I'll break this down into 3 separate balls. Once this is broken down into 3 balls, then I'll put it in a sandwich bag and put it in the freezer. This one I made earlier, it's a frozen one. Right, size that big will last an afternoon session easy, maybe two, depending on how well it goes. Alright, but I'm not going to freeze this one just yet. I'm going to break it off into three. I'm going to put two of them in the freezer. I'm going to take one down the river and we'll see how we get on with it.